All right.
Here it is.
Well,
Talking on the couch with Joshua. We don't even know what we're going to say.
Yep, it starts at 0. So we got to ramp it up, connect, and see what happens. Let's go with the first thing that comes to me. What do you do, Bryce, to connect, feel present, and be still? How do you reach that point in your existence?
How do I connect, feel present, and be still? Great questions. Well, connection for me is often through prayer. Finding quiet spaces, finding time to, maybe I take a step outside, take some deep breaths, and clear my mind. Be restful, be peaceful, find time to connect and have that peace and stillness come in. Again, oftentimes it's through prayer, and prayer is interesting because it can be through silent prayer, it can be verbalized, it can be felt, just a number of different ways where you can feel connected to the Savior, feel the Spirit. So yeah, there's a number of ways. For being still, it's very similar. Being the feeling of being still, right, is based in being in the moment. So you want to, start being aware of your surroundings and being present. And so you can start to look around. You can start to feel the senses that you're feeling. What are you eating? What are you tasting? What are you experiencing? Those types of things really help you to kind of feel in the moment. So I think I covered the connecting and the being still. How about for you?
You did an amazing job, and absolutely, that's exactly. I mean, that's why that's a beautiful explanation. For me, truly, it isn't about necessarily me, but I'll go into it a little briefly. When I connect and I'm still, well, no, that's not. I like that with you. I liked your answer, and it was complete. So I don't want to delve into that for me.
Okay.
What question do you have for me, separate from that?
Okay, so.
Because come on, you laid that out. It's like, what am I going to do?
Well, what are some of your creative inspirations for when you're, I don't know, coming up with music or playing guitar, or what have been some of where have you gathered some of your creative mindset? Where does some of that come from?
Good question. So connection. So I guess we're going to circle back.
That's fine.
All right. So let's go music. When I pick up a guitar, I put down a piece of paper and a pen, and as you do, I pray, I connect, and I try to feel the flow, and then I'll pick up the instrument and I will hit a note, and I'll let it ring, and see where that goes. And usually it'll turn into from a note to a chord, and then from a chord to a rhythm, and a rhythm to a beat, and it starts growing like a spreading fungus. Terrible analogy, but when it does, that gives you the musical base, and then you really feel in the connection. What is the most important thing to you in that moment, right now? And then you take that idea and try to rhyme it and fit it wave-like, almost like a liquid, into that entire setup of music that you just created. So you'll start with a doom, and then you'll be like, what is interesting for me today? And you're like, well, I really like connection with nature, or the desert, or the flowers, or the mountains, and just being. And so you'll start to think, well, how can I put that into words? That's where I go usually when I'm writing music. I try to connect with the instrument, with the spirit, with my soul, with oneness, with with what is, be present, and trust me, in that creative sandbox, the entire universe exists in some form or another, right? There's no limit to what you can create in a sandbox of that scale. Truly, what is?
Well, I saw that in one of the most recent musical compositions that you did, which was "Thank You," right? The song "Thank You."
Yes.
And you were able to capture yourself playing that song, and then I had a lot of fun editing that song.
And I was so grateful you did. Your spin on
I think I put that into 2 or 3 shorts, right?
Mhm.
Thank You.
Yes.
And I can't remember if we have that full length of a long video. I don't remember. I think it might all be in shorts.
Yeah. No, I think you did. The coolest thing is that is a topic that matters to me. It's my entire life. So then it's also about the Savior, which is super huge for me. And then you put your spin on it, which adds the friendship flair, and it adds the creativity of your mind and your creative sandbox, combined with mine, combined with the spirit, sometimes combined with AI, combined with the entire gamut. And then something comes out of it. And that's the miracle of creation. I love it. It's like you put in a tiny little thing, and it grows and it expands and it goes different directions and turns into something beautiful you can share with each other.
Yeah, I'd say it's been pretty fascinating for me as we started, the YouTube channel. I had zero editing experience, zero YouTube experience. The social media aspect for me up until we started doing YouTube was, I have my Facebook channel, or channel, but Facebook page, right? And so, but that was mostly filled with, here's what we're doing as a family and with my kids and my wife and things like that. And so, but that's about the extent of my social media and video editing. And so it's been quite a process to learn the different tools that I've been using. I tried with the VN editor. There was CapCut. CapCut's been my go-to lately, which I've really been enjoying. It allows quite a bit of creativity and expression through that app. Has been a lot of fun to do a lot of the video editing. And it's helped me understand and unlock creativity that I didn't know that I necessarily had inside of me. So I think that's been a really cool process as we've continued to grow this YouTube channel. And I feel that it's going to keep growing. It's been quite a process. We've been at it for 7 or 8 months, I think, now.
Yes, I truly.
And I don't see us stopping.
I truly can't get enough of it. You put me in a sandbox with you in a creative space, and all that we just discussed, and I'll spend forever. I'll play in there all day. So it's like I love the vision that comes, and I love what is created, and I love the spin and the take that you put on it, and then I love the addition of technology and color and music and the finalized product. It's like mining ore out of a mine, and then when you finally get the diamond ring, it's cool, dude. It's cool. It touches me. It's spiritually amazing to me. It's like how do you get this rough ore and turn it into something shareable, beautiful, and noteworthy, right? It's, for lack of a better way of saying it, it's beautiful, lovely,
And then most recently, we were able to develop. It was mostly you. We were able to develop the most recent channel icon.
Oh yes, we revamped the channel
and the
banner.
banner.
Yes.
I know I have a little bit of spin on the banner because we had original text that was a little darker, and I said, well, why don't we make this white? And
Yeah,
I think it comes out really, really nicely. So that was a fun process,
that was.
and you did an awesome job. Whatever prompts you did to come up with.
No, thank you. Yeah, no, I worked for a while on that one. I
You
literally
did with Google Gemini, right?
Yeah, I did.
To come up with
Mhm.
the channel icon, the channel, and there's a lot of meaning in that, and maybe we can delve into the symbolism of kind of
The
the channel
meaning,
icon,
the logo,
the
yeah,
logo,
or the
and
banner. Yeah.
stuff at some point. But yeah, I really thought the new banner and the channel icon are really cool.
I love them. Yeah, I think they, like you said, I spent maybe a good chunk of hours going back and forth and back and forth because I wanted it to display not just a symbol, not just an icon, not just a like a business, whatever it is. I wanted it to mean something and be beautiful and be simple and be direct. And so it took a while. But yeah, I think what we came up with at the end, both of them together, really puts a professional looking, beautiful spin on the channel that is unique and meaningful, though hidden a little bit.
In due time, right?
Right.
We can share more about that. Yeah, I'm excited for where the channel's going. I think there's just a ton of potential for more growth. And it's just a great experience all around to do this with someone that I grew up with. We grew up here in Arizona. We went to high school together. We were best friends in high school. We're still best friends. We're hanging out. We're having fun. We're still doing a lot of the stuff that we loved doing when we were kids. So it's been a cool reconnection because there's been a lot of years where we were just living our own lives, kind of.
Yes, yeah, very,
like
very
so,
separated. And
sure. So it's been great to kind of reconnect on that level, and we're able to take a lot of our friendship into the channel, which is just really, really cool.
I 100% agree. I could make an entire video on the qualities that you possess that make it amazing to work with you. I really could. It's like your creativity. You're a genius when it comes to so many things in the creative space. And you're developing in other areas, and you're growing just like as I am, and we're doing it together in collaborative form, and it's just synergistic and amazing. But like I said, I could go into that for a while, and I won't. But yeah, I love working with you, and I love that we reconnected, and I love that it flows the way it does, and that it's guided the way it is.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all I got for now. Or maybe that's all you have too. Hopefully,
That is it.
I think I got to run really quick.
Yep.
And take care of a few things, but great seeing all of you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining Still Waters and Flow. We couldn't do any of this without you all, by the way. Thank you. We appreciate you liking our videos, subscribing to our channel, and sharing with others, because that's how the channel can grow, is if you can share it with others, and we really appreciate it. And again, we have a lot of gratitude for those of you that are watching and paying attention to what we're doing with this channel. So Still Waters and Flow, let's go.
Please continue. Please stay with us and be with us here. Thank you.
Bye.